In this video, we're going to talk about something that millions of older adults deal with every single night, waking up around 3 a.m. to use the bathroom. Many people think it's just normal aging, but the truth is, your body might be sending you an important health warning that you shouldn't ignore. I'm Dr. Sarah Parker, a urologist who's worked with thousands of patients over the years, and I've seen how this one small sign, getting up in the middle of the night to urinate, can sometimes reveal much bigger issues with your heart, hormones, kidneys, or blood sugar. And if we understand what our body is really trying to say, we can often prevent serious health problems before they start. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. It helps us feel like one community here, learning together and supporting one another. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Point 1. When you wake up at 3 a.m. and pass a large amount of urine. If you often wake up around 3 a.m. and notice that you pass a large amount of pale or clear urine, this is something your body really wants you to pay attention to. Many people think it's simply because they drank too much water before bed, but in truth, your body might be warning you about problems in your hormonal or metabolic system. Here's what's really happening. Normally, your body releases a hormone called ADH, antidiuretic hormone, at night. This hormone tells your kidneys to slow down urine production, so you can sleep through the night without interruption. But when this hormone isn't working properly, your body starts making too much urine, and that's why you keep waking up to go to the bathroom. For many older adults, this can be an early sign that ADH levels are dropping, or that your body's ability to balance hormones is weakening. Sometimes this happens because of issues like diabetes, prediabetes, or problems with the pituitary gland, which controls many of your body's hormones. In other cases, it may also be connected to your heart or kidneys struggling to manage fluid balance during the night. So if you're producing a lot of urine, more than about 1 cup each time, and it looks very light or almost colorless, please don't ignore it. This is not just about age or drinking habits. Your body might be trying to tell you that it can no longer control water and sugar balance as well as it used to. The best thing you can do is talk to your doctor and ask for a few simple tests: blood sugar levels, kidney function, and hormone balance. These tests can show what's really going on before the situation becomes serious. Remember, this isn't about scaring you. It's about giving you the knowledge to protect your health. When your body sends this kind of message, it's not being annoying. It's being wise. It's giving you a chance to make changes early, while everything is still reversible. Point 2. When you wake up at 3 a.m. but pass very little urine. Now let's talk about the opposite situation, when you wake up at 3 a.m. feeling a strong urge to urinate, but only a few drops or a very small amount actually come out. This is another pattern your body uses to communicate, and it often points toward problems with your bladder or prostate. If you're a man over 50, this can be one of the earliest signs of prostate enlargement, a very common condition as men age. When the prostate gets slightly bigger, it starts to press against the urethra, which makes it harder for urine to flow freely. Your bladder senses this blockage and reacts by becoming overactive, sending signals that you need to urinate, even when there's not much to release. That's why you feel the urge so strongly, yet the amount of urine is very small. For women, this same pattern can happen because of overactive bladder muscles or weakened pelvic floor support, which sometimes occurs after menopause. The bladder becomes more sensitive and sends urgent signals, even when it's not full. You may also notice that you need to go several times in the evening before bed or feel sudden urges during the day that are hard to control. The important message here is that your bladder is trying to tell you it's working harder than it should. This problem doesn't usually fix itself, but the good news is it can be improved with care and exercises. For men, doctors may suggest a prostate checkup to make sure it's not blocking the urine flow. For both men and women, pelvic floor exercises can help strengthen the muscles that control the bladder, while avoiding caffeine, alcohol, and spicy foods can reduce irritation. Ignoring this sign can make things worse over time. Many people who ignore it for years end up needing medication or even surgery. But if you pay attention now, you can make a big difference. So, if you often wake up at 3 a.m. with a full feeling but release just a little urine, don't assume it's harmless. This is your body's way of saying, something is off, please take care of me. Talk with your doctor, get evaluated early, and you'll likely find that your sleep and your bladder can go back to normal. Point 3. When you wake up at 3 a.m. feeling thirsty, tired, or with a dry mouth. If you often wake up around 3 a.m. not only to urinate but also feeling very thirsty, dry-mouthed, or drained, this is a strong sign that your blood sugar may not be under control. Many people ignore this, thinking it's just part of aging or dehydration, but in reality, it's often the body's early warning of prediabetes or diabetes. Here's what's happening. During the night, your body's insulin activity slows down, and blood sugar levels can rise. When your blood sugar gets too high, your body tries to get rid of that extra sugar through your urine, and this pulls water out of your tissues, which makes you feel thirsty and forces you to wake up and use the bathroom. It becomes a cycle that quietly damages your kidneys, nerves, and heart if it continues for a long time. If this sounds familiar, waking up thirsty, drinking water, and then needing to urinate again, your body is telling you it's struggling to balance sugar levels. Many older adults I've met describe this same pattern before they were officially diagnosed with diabetes. It's your body's way of saying, please pay attention before it gets worse. The good news is that this is a reversible stage if you act early. If you notice these symptoms, ask your doctor for a fasting blood sugar test and an A1C test. These simple tests can show if your sugar is running high. Along with that, reducing sugar and refined carbohydrates, eating more protein and healthy fats, and walking for at least 20 to 30 minutes daily can make a big difference. Also, check if any medications you're taking are affecting your blood sugar. Some blood pressure or steroid medicines can cause that. Small lifestyle changes can stop this problem from turning into full diabetes. So if you're waking up at 3 a.m. feeling thirsty, tired, or noticing that you urinate more than usual, don't brush it off. This is not just about sleep. It's your body waving a flag, asking for help to rebalance your sugar levels. Listening now can protect your kidneys, your heart, and even your memory later on. Point 4. When you wake up at 3 a.m. and can't fall back asleep. If you wake up at 3 a.m. to urinate and then lie awake for what feels like forever, your body is not only trying to get your attention, it's showing signs of stress hormone imbalance, especially related to cortisol, the hormone that manages your stress and energy. Normally, cortisol levels should be low at night to help you sleep deeply, then rise gently in the morning to wake you up refreshed. But if you're under constant stress, maybe from family worries, financial strain, health anxiety, or even years of poor sleep, your body starts releasing cortisol at the wrong time. Around 3 a.m. it can suddenly spike, waking you up and keeping you alert, even though you're exhausted. Many older adults mistake this for insomnia or bladder trouble, but it's really the body's stress system misfiring. Over time, this constant nighttime stress response wears down your heart, weakens your immune system, and even increases your risk of diabetes and memory loss. You may also notice other signs: your mind racing at night, irritability during the day, or feeling tired even after a full night's rest. The body is wise, though. It's not punishing you, it's asking for balance. The best way to calm these 3 a.m. awakenings is to focus on reducing daily stress and supporting your body's natural rhythm. Try simple habits like deep breathing before bed, gentle evening stretches, or listening to relaxing music instead of scrolling on your phone. Keeping a consistent bedtime routine and dimming lights an hour before sleep also helps your brain reset its natural clock. And don't underestimate emotional stress. Sometimes your body wakes you up because your mind hasn't been heard all day. If you feel overwhelmed or emotionally tired, talk to someone, a friend, counselor, or faith leader. Releasing stress emotionally helps your body settle physically. So if you often find yourself wide awake after that 3 a.m. trip to the bathroom, know that your body is not broken. It's simply overloaded. This is your signal to slow down, breathe deeper, and care for your inner peace as much as your physical health. Point 5. When you wake up at 3 a.m. with leg swelling or shortness of breath. If you often wake up around 3 a.m. to urinate and also notice that your legs feel swollen, or you feel a bit short of breath when lying down, please take this seriously. These are not just aging signs. These can be your body's early warnings of heart or kidney problems. Here's what's happening. When your heart isn't pumping blood as strongly as it should, extra fluid starts to build up in your legs and ankles during the day. Then, when you lie down at night, that fluid moves back into your bloodstream and your kidneys try to get rid of it, which is why you wake up to urinate. That 3 a.m. trip to the bathroom is your body's way of handling extra fluid your heart couldn't manage earlier. For many seniors, this is one of the earliest and most important clues of heart failure or kidney strain. You may also notice other quiet signs. Shoes feeling tighter in the evening, waking up feeling puffy around your eyes, or getting tired more easily when climbing stairs or walking short distances. These small changes often show up months before any major heart problem happens. If this sounds familiar, don't ignore it. It doesn't mean you're in immediate danger, but it does mean your body needs help. The next step is to see your doctor for a complete checkup, especially your heart, blood pressure, and kidney function. Early treatment can make a huge difference, helping you feel better and preventing more serious complications later on. In the meantime, simple things like reducing salt, keeping your legs slightly raised when resting, and tracking your weight daily can help you notice if fluid is building up again. A sudden weight increase of 2 or 3 pounds overnight can mean your body is holding on to extra water, a clear signal your heart or kidneys are struggling. So if your nights are restless, your legs swollen, or your breathing feels heavier when lying flat, listen to that message. Your body is not complaining, it's protecting you. Acting early could save your heart, your kidneys, and your peace of mind. Point 6. When you wake up at 3 a.m. with anxiety, racing thoughts, or a heavy feeling in your chest. Many older adults tell me that when they wake up at 3 a.m., it's not just to use the bathroom. Sometimes their heart feels heavy, their mind won't stop thinking, or they wake with a sense of worry or fear that they can't explain. If this sounds like you, please know that you're not alone, and your body might be giving you another type of warning, one that connects your mental health with your physical health. At night, especially between 2 and 4 a.m., your brain goes through deep emotional and hormonal changes. When stress, grief, or loneliness pile up, as they often do in later years, your nervous system stays alert even when you're supposed to rest. That's why you might wake up suddenly with a fast heartbeat, a tight feeling in your chest, or anxious thoughts that keep you awake. It's not just in your head. Your brain and body are trying to process emotional overload. This pattern is very common among seniors who carry silent worries about health, family, or the future. Sometimes it's a sign of anxiety, mild depression, or unresolved stress that your body can no longer hold in. And when you ignore it, it can affect everything: your sleep, your appetite, your memory, even your immune system. But there's hope. You can help your body and mind calm down with small, steady steps. Before bed, try gentle breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, exhale for 6. Write your thoughts down instead of keeping them in your head. Avoid watching stressful news late at night. And if you feel that your heart races often, tell your doctor. It's important to rule out heart rhythm issues or anxiety-related blood pressure changes. Also, don't underestimate the power of connection. Talking to someone, a trusted friend, counselor, or support group, can ease the emotional load that wakes you at night. Your body will rest more deeply when your mind feels safe. So if you find yourself waking at 3 a.m. with your heart pounding or your mind spinning, understand this. Your body is not broken. It's asking you to slow down, release what's heavy, and give yourself permission to rest. Peaceful sleep begins with a peaceful mind, and you deserve both. My friends, I want you to take a deep breath and really think about what your body has been trying to tell you. Waking up at 3 a.m. to urinate may seem small or routine, but as you've now learned, it can reveal a lot about your overall health. Whether it's your hormones, bladder, blood sugar, stress levels, or heart, your body never acts without reason. Every signal, every pattern is a message. You see, as we get older, our body starts to whisper before it shouts. And that quiet 3 a.m. awakening is one of those whispers. It's your body's way of saying, please take care of me before it's too late. The good news is you can. Most of the issues we discuss can be improved or even reversed when you notice them early. Simple things like tracking your pattern, staying hydrated in a smart way, eating balanced meals, moving your body daily, and getting regular medical checkups can make a world of difference. Don't let anyone tell you, it's just age. No, your body is wiser than that. It's constantly working to protect you. And when you listen, you not only sleep better, you live longer, stronger, and with more peace of mind. If you take just one thing from this video, let it be this: that your 3 a.m. trip to the bathroom is not a random event. It's your body's built-in alarm system, reminding you that your health deserves attention. Don't ignore it. Respond to it with care, curiosity, and compassion for yourself. And before you go, I'd love to know, did any of these patterns sound familiar to you? How often do you wake up at night, and what changes have you noticed? Share your experience in the comments. You never know. Your story could help someone else recognize their own warning signs and take action before it's too late. Take care of yourself, listen to your body, and remember, even at 3 a.m., it's working hard to keep you alive and well.